Elon Musk, a tech tycoon, just pulled off the inconceivable by abruptly sacking 80% of the Twitter staff. It's amazing that despite having a smaller staff, Twitter is still operating regularly, if not better. Why did Musk appoint so many people? Did Elon fire the staff out of pure annoyance, or was it a calculated move? What can we anticipate coming up? Additional layoffs or recruiting additional personnel? Join me in this video as we examine how Elon Musk abruptly let go of 80% of Twitter's workforce. In October 2022, American businessman Elon Musk finally acquired Twitter. He anticipated that Musk would terminate 80% of the employees of the social media site because there are so few people left. But why is it happening right now? You'll be able to judge if Musk was right or wrong to fire the Twitter employees after watching this video. Elon Musk is a go-getter and a no-nonsense boss who demands the best from all of his staff, as anyone who is familiar with him will attest. This is the fundamental factor that makes his electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla, rocket manufacturer SpaceX, and brain chip manufacturer Neuralink successful. Among other businesses, including the uninteresting Hyperloop and OpenAI. The employment process is so central to Musk's interactions with all of his businesses. In fact, he created his own hiring standards that enabled him to attract the best and brightest candidates. He physically conducts interviews with every candidate for a job who advances to the final round. After being hired, each employee is expected to not only give their all but also adhere to the established standards. Any employees who don't perform are let go, as you might anticipate. 5 executives were fired as a result of the purge at Twitter, which began at the top. The former CEO of Twitter, Parag Agrawal, who assumed the role in 2021, was the first to be questioned. Twitter's chief finance officer Nadal Sehgal, who will succeed co-founder Jack Dorsey, also announced his resignation in a tweet that said, "Thursday includes 5 years with Twitter. I'm appreciative of the chance to have collaborated with such a fantastic team of individuals in creating the global town square for all of our stakeholders. Although the task isn't finished, we made significant progress." The Jaya God, who was Twitter's legal representative, received the same treatment. Elon Musk pushed for her resignation after realizing that she was in charge of the team that decided to block former President Donald J. Trump from the social networking site, even though he was already blocked based on Elon Musk's existing standards for excluding those who encourage violence. You can see why Musk fired the Twitter staff in the following paragraphs. Musk also let go of another prominent Twitter employee. In light of worries over Baker's potential role in the withholding of information crucial to the public discussion, the General Counsel Sean Ajit and his deputy James Barker were also not spared, as seen in a tweet. Today, he was logging off of Twitter. James Baker's dismissal serves as unequivocal evidence that Elon obtained the platform for the sake of humanity. When author Matt Taibbi published a thread on Twitter about the debate around the Twitter data, Baker's problem started. Late in 2020. A laptop with documents demonstrating how Joe Biden behaved in Ukraine to shield his son from a corruption investigation by Ukrainian prosecutor General Viktor Shokin caused uproar. The documents also exposed the sinister side of Hunter's use of heavy narcotics and several women for sex. The Washington Post removed the article from Twitter as soon as it was posted. Musk has now admitted that CIA and FBI agents were involved in the story's suppression. More than 15 FBI agents who worked for Twitter were also fired by the internet mogul. This is only the tale of 5 senior staff members who have stopped using Twitter. More than 10,400 employees have already been let go, which complicates the tale of the widespread layoffs at the American microblogging site. Why are there so many? It is true that organizational changes have affected the majority of the fired Twitter employees. Elon is determined to make some significant changes to the social media site as the new owner and CEO of Twitter. For some reason, the first stop was the Human Resources Division. A brief audit showed that there was more than enough staff on Twitter, and that action was required. It's noteworthy that Twitter is still operating and is making significant advancements despite having lost 80% of its 13,000 employees. Without a doubt, Twitter's operational expenses have decreased dramatically as a result of the mass layoffs. Musk claims that Twitter has a lot of potential and that, despite the fact that he and the other investors are clearly overpaying for it at the moment, Twitter's long-term potential is, in my opinion, orders of magnitude greater than the current value. After reducing expenses, Musk will be in a better position to grow the company. You can count on Elon to expand Twitter to a size where it is as lucrative as other major social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, and Instagram. Currently Facebook is the most popular social media platform with over 3.5 billion members, followed by WhatsApp with a user population of 2 billion, and Instagram with a user base of over 1 billion. With only 400 million users, Twitter is far behind and may even be lower when you take into consideration the microblogging sites spam and fraudulent accounts. In the days to come, you may anticipate Elon taking on Mark Zuckerberg, a longtime foe, in the social media industry. According to reliable insiders at Twitter, Elon was compelled to fire 80% of the workforce since the social media platform was on the verge of bankruptcy. The social networking platform's stock price had already dropped as low as $31 before Musk purchased it, which is a clear indication of how well capitalized the business is. The situation deteriorated further when some of Twitter's biggest advertisers, including Apple, Google, and General Motors, suspended their advertising in protest at Elon's decision to lift the bans on some divisive figures, including former President Donald Trump, social media personality Andrew Tate, and American rapper Ye, better known as Kanye West. Other Twitter employees who disagree with Elon's radical changes have also left the social media platform. They are against the imposition of a $8 monthly subscription fee for Twitter Blue users. Musk has defended the payment on his end, saying it is one of the ways the business would be able to generate some cash. Additionally, the employees are against the idea of prohibiting users from posting links that bring visitors to other social networking platforms like Facebook. Anyone who doesn't agree with the villain's actions has now been told to either get with the program or ship out. Following Elon's revision of the work-from-home policy, a second batch of staff quit Twitter. In an email distributed to all Twitter staff. As if that weren't enough, the multi-talented CEO gave the order for everyone to report to their offices. Anyone who wasn't willing to put in more than 40 hours a week was instructed by him to quit. Elon is a workaholic who logs more than 120 hours a week at his job, which is nothing new. He credits this extreme work schedule for the success of his Tesla and SpaceX businesses, and you can be sure that the loss of more than 10,000 employment is having a significant influence on the American economy, which can be significantly impacted by the COVID-19 epidemic. The Biden and Harris administration's displeasure with Elon's decision to fire several employees is now abundantly obvious. Many were astonished when U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen remarked that the Twitter transaction should be looked into and its content controlled. In a tweet that reads today, Connecticut's junior senator from the United States, Chris Murphy, shared the same sentiment. I'm asking the Committee on Foreign Investment, which examines foreign buyers' purchases of U.S. companies, to look into how Saudi Arabia's acquisition of Twitter may affect national security. Prince Al-Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia, who contributed to Musk's $44 billion acquisition, is now the second largest stakeholder in the social media company. Democrats think that the Saudi prince shouldn't be permitted to own Twitter due to the Saudi Arabia's position on human rights. A few days after Twitter made significant layoffs, insider sources claim that Musk has begun hiring new employees. The savvy businessman is looking to assemble a proactive team that will aid him in revamping Twitter. The digital whiz has already said that he will be selecting a new CEO for Twitter. United States-based YouTuber, one of the well-known figures who has expressed interest in the role is Jimmy Donaldson, better known by his stage as Mr. Beast. The 24-year-old YouTuber will launch a video streaming service on Twitter to showcase his abilities and potential, which is predicted to rival YouTube in terms of popularity. Elon Musk will be employing a team of engineers in addition to a CEO, according to close sources, who also claimed that the computer nerd has hired two of his cousins to work as engineers. You are aware that Elon always manages to get along with his immediate family. He founded Solar City in 2016 along with his maternal relatives. Elon and his younger brother Kimball have a long history of cooperation. In 1995, the two brothers joined together to start the Zip2 business, which sold newspapers' online city guide software. The two brothers also collaborated extensively in the early years of Tesla, when Musk served as chairman and Kimball as a board member. In the Twitter instance, you may anticipate a similar collaborative relationship. Elon has proven throughout the years that he never dismisses workers. The tech genius can essentially recruit and dismiss people every day if it will benefit the business. Whether the widespread layoffs on Twitter will be beneficial remains to be seen. Did you agree with Elon Musk's decision to fire 80% of Twitter's staff? Why should I feel free or not? However, feel free to share your thoughts in the section below. Click the video directly above if you want to view more intriguing videos, men. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe with all alerts turned on to keep up with the newest Elon Musk information.